like that. But if you ask them to do it, they will tell you that they need around 100-meter dimensions of lenses and many lenses just to get that view. I have only this much camera. My lenses are not 100 meters, only this much. And it's 567 megapixel here. But Darwin says that, oh, it's normal. Nature did it. So, my brothers and sisters, all we have to do is really come closer to Allah. There is nothing to do in this world. It's a short life and we must get closer and closer to Allah because there is only one truth. We will all die. After 100 years, there won't be a single person in Hong Kong. There won't be. They will all go down in the ground. All of us. It's the truth. So, what will happen afterwards? It's very important. We must think about it. Your Lord is Allah, who created the heavens and the earth in 6 days, and then settled himself firmly on the throne. He covers the day with the night, and each pursuing the other urgently. And the sun and moon and stars are subservient to his command. Both creation and command belong to him. Blessed be Allah, the Lord of all worlds. Yes, all commands belong to Allah. Science says that, yes, everything is deliberated. They are all in harmony. The originator of the heavens and earth, when he decides on something, he just says to it, be, and it is. If we understand really God, how mighty Allah is, then we will understand that Allah only says be and it happens. At that time we should understand. It is very, very easy for Allah. Allah is so mighty. To understand this, of course, we must go deeply in science. Thank you very much, my brothers and sisters.
Thank you, Dr. Guru. Indeed, it was excellent presentation, and that strengthens our belief and faith. Indeed. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And now it is your turn. If you have some questions or comments, you are welcome. Just raise the hand.
Assalamualaikum. Question is that last one created the or the God created all the creation. Thus God has to exist in its creation to have the harmony. Thus God within the creation within this creation to have this harmony.
Allah is beyond everything. Everything that we see, then everything that we feel. Allah is so mighty. Allah is just showing us this world. Allah is beyond everything. So it's our examination. Whatever we see, as a science, as a universe, everything. But Allah is beyond that. Allah is beyond time. Allah is beyond matter. From everything. This is the universe that Allah is showing to us. Allah makes us feel time. We cannot jump from this time to another time. We cannot. But Allah knows all the times, even the end, even the beginning. It's all Allah said, be, and it's all happened in a very, very, very short time. Allah is beyond all of that. Yes.
Did you ask that is Allah in this creation of space. Yes.
Within us, like within lights, within fields, water.
He explained a very important fact that the electric waves come into our eyes, and whatever we perceive, we perceive it in the level of perception, vision, hearing, taste, smell, and touch. So these are scientific facts, and based on these scientific facts, since there is no light in the brain, there is no sound in the brain, there is no smell in the brain, only electric waves, and these are interpreted as vision, taste, smell, touch, and hearing, there must be an inner being. There must be an inner being which can see without an eye, which can hear without an ear, which can touch without a hand, touch with the taste without the tongue, and smell without the nose. And this is explained in the Quran as our souls. Soul is not matter. Soul is beyond matter. So if you ask what is soul, Allah says in the Quran, only little information given you about the soul. You cannot know the soul, the existence of the soul that Allah knows, but it is not matter. So Allah creates all these perceptions at the level of perception of our soul, like in our dreams. As everybody knows, in our dreams, we see people that we have never seen before, we see environments, we drive our car, we see the sun, for example, feel its temperature, we see the space, we see the cities, but then we wake up, none of them exist. Perceptions exist. They never disappear. It is infinite memory of Allah. And Allah also includes in the Quran indications. For example, in one verse Allah says, I seek refuge in Allah from my perceiving. Although I am closer to you than your jugular vein, carotid artery. So imagine your carotid artery, which goes into your brain, is inside of you, in the middle of you. But Allah says, I am closer to you than that. Allah says, wherever you turn your face, Allah's face is there. In other words, Allah says, in many verses actually, Allah is all-encompassing. So Allah is all-encompassing means Allah encompasses our bodies, Allah encompasses all the atoms, Allah encompasses quantum particles. Even though there are no quantum particles, Allah is there. Allah is the absolute being, and humans are the shadow beings. But it is also a technical fact, the evidences that I've given you, that there is no space outside. Space and matter and time are created by Allah at the level of perception. There is a matter outside, but we can never be in touch with the real existence of the matter. But our brother Tulu said another very important fact, that we are not in the room, but the room is inside us. So I see you, and I see another person right back there, and I see the door. But all of them is inside my brain in such a small area, all together, like a single point. Less than a point actually. So actually there is no space, like in the dreams. In the dreams we see a lot of space, right? We walk, we touch, we drive, we run. Then we wake up, see our bodies lying in the bed. What happened to all these things? We feel the touch, we feel the hardness of the matter, we feel the temperature, we feel space, we feel time is passing. You know how much time is passing in the dreams? Seconds. But feel like hours or days are passing in the dreams. So these are very important clues to understand. So if we summarize overall, we have the soul, which is Allah breathed from His soul. We don't have much information about that. We have a very small, limited intellect given by Allah. Very small wisdom given by Allah. So we cannot know Allah in the existence of the soul, that Allah knows Himself and Allah knows the soul. What matters is Allah is the absolute being and we are the shadow beings, inshallah.
Before explosion there was nothing. So who created the explosion? And if someone created the explosion, who was that? And where was Allah that time? Okay, what was nothing?
Allah is infinite. To understand what infinite means, we understand what time means, scientifically and technologically. Time is this. For example, you heard the noise, you heard the second noise. By making comparison between these two and all your memories that you have in your memory, high school, medical school, you're a doctor, you're a doctor, and you came the time and the memory that you came, walk into this mosque, walk into this room, and sit down and heard all of these. By making comparison between the memories, we get the perception of the time. There is no absolute time. And Allah gives that in the Quran actually. Allah, for example, Allah says, your one day is like 50,000 years. Time is relative. And we know this from the physics. Einstein said the same thing. The relativity of the time. If you go up to the speed of light, the time contracts. So there is no absolute time. Time is making comparison with your memories. If, for example, imagine somebody, there are patients like this, or their all memories wiped out, and they cannot keep anything in the memory. So any information they get, since they cannot get it in the memory, and there is nothing to compare in the memory, they lose all the perception of the time. There is no time. If you ask, how old are you? They wouldn't know, because they don't have anything to make the comparison. And if you ask them, what were you doing an hour ago,